Oh, hey, if you're feeling cheap and you want ideas to remake your house with thrifted items or items you already own, let's get you some of those ideas. Folks, I'm back in the thrift store looking for cool stuff to upcycle, repurpose, and make over to make your space that much cooler. What will we find today? There's only one way to find out. Try to film without filming a bunch of other people. Okay. Okay, obviously I always love to stop by books just to see if there's anything cool or interesting. I've seen a lot of people using books for art pieces and also functional pieces of decor lately. For example, if you pull something like a beautiful illustrated map book, you can make something very cool like this map page chandelier. You can do this with map images. You could also do this with regular book images. Here are some cool examples of this like book page lighting. That's also something you could do to potentially adapt a like really boring boob light that you have in your house if you're a renter. You could get a simple like metal hoop and then clip those to it and then stick it, like command strip it to the ceiling. But yeah, especially illustrated images like this, very beautiful and a very inexpensive way to create a cool piece of lighting. Ooh. And of course you can adapt that to your style, whether you like maps or literature or, you know, California workers' comp. I mean, can you imagine how beautiful that would be in your living room? I mean, you could even do Excel 2013, the Bible, or go vintage and do Excel 2007. Okay, you guys know I'm never gonna skip the candle section, candle holder section, honestly, specifically because there are always crystal candle holder bases, things like this, right? And these are just great legs on anything. You can put them under another little crystal dish to create a little cake plate. You can use them as risers for plant pots. I mean, literally it's right here. Little mini cake plate, cake tray, plant stand. You can put a small little jewelry dish on them. And honestly, like whatever your style is, you can also spray paint them. These are really heavy and so they are good to like hold stuff up. In fact, this little base right here actually reminds me of a DIY lamp I made on this channel. I thrifted this little Art Deco lampshade and I created a base that was basically just like this. Do I need this to make another lamp? I don't know, but I love that sound. Do you hear it over the music that's really loud? Okay. You guys know I also love to look at frames and love to reuse frames in unexpected ways. I have been noticing a lot of really small frames that are either kind of decorative or like funky shapes. I can't find it. There was like a really cool shell one, but if they have these small little cutouts, these are also really cool to use for little like votive candle holders. They're great little like wax drip trays. Obviously make sure it's not like gonna burn down to it, but wait, no, this is cuter. Look at that little guy. You could paint this, you know, always good to have it in a glass so it doesn't burn down, but like funky cool shapes, little kind of saucers, combining things. I'm really into a combining decor era. And so, yeah, I keep seeing a lot of these and they're so cute because they already have the little frame cutouts. Oh, here are some more frames. I think it's really cute with these little small ones because those are like petite. However, this works really well mostly with a large square one, you know, whatever little tea light can sit right on in the middle. Is this not like Cinderella's glass slipper pillow? I would also keep an eye out for frames with really cool detailing that don't look like frames. For example, check this out. This is like little Capiz shell detail. It actually looks like a really cute little like trinket tray or something, but something like that would be really beautiful as well, sitting on the side. Do you see it? Do you see the beautiful variation in the shells? So cute. Okay, I know we're all used to seeing like funny stock photos in photo frames. I've never seen a stock photo of a Moroccan lantern, but hey, I'll take it. But this does remind me that if you are someone who lives in a small space and you need to maximize room as much as possible, getting a frame and adding little hooks to it, whether they're little like mug cup hooks underneath or like coat hooks, is a really smart way to double up on things. Let me show you. Look, here's obviously a little like mirror, but see, it's really simple little hooks. You can put those onto anything. This is also cute above like a coffee station where you need to hang little mugs, or even above your sink in a small kitchen where you need to like hang little dish towels. Never underestimate the power of little cute hooks. Guys, I love when I see things that are like so ugly or weird, they're beautiful. Look at this. Ceramic ice cream lid comes off, handmade. Is this like a valuable piece of 1960s pottery that I don't know about? I don't know, but so weird. Okay, this one is for my more like witchy whimsical girls at home. Something we always see, of course, is like holiday decor. Tons of it, so much of it. And whether you're like gothy girl, Christmas girl, whatever, something that is really cool is that a lot of times you'll find like pairs of stuff like these or whatever. These are really cool bookends. In fact, I once made a pair of gravestone bookends on this very channel. I will link that video below. I think it's very fun to do like mismatched bookends. So for example, let's say you have these and the skull, or skull and pumpkin. Let me show you some cool inspiration examples. There's a lot of options depending on whatever your style is. One pro tip to make things like this heavier, if it doesn't have a hole, you can drill a hole in the bottom, fill it with sand and plug it with a cork, and it will have some more weight to it. A lot of these things are plastic or plaster, and so it's easy to do that. But yeah, mismatched bookends made from cool objects. That could also be like statues, cool funky things you see. But I do think skulls are particularly cool kind of year round. And I like that they're kind of like a subtle gothy thing that you might not notice, or it would make people do like a double take. I really love whimsical stuff like that. Do you agree? Yes. Something about me, I do love things that are shells. And a lot of times I will see something like this, like a really large bowl dish, whether it's a shell or another shape. Especially large like vintage bowls. Sometimes I'll see cool like carnival glass bowls that are really large and oversized. And I know a lot of times these are like meant to be in a garden, but another cool thing you can do is put them on your counter, like in your bathroom, and have folded towels in them. It's a very cute kind of like guest hotel kind of cruise kind of spa thing. But it is a cool and functional way to incorporate them when like you might not just want this sitting on your dining room full time. Look at the colors. Psychedelic trippy rainbow. Okay. Speaking of towels, I also found this really cool kind of like vintage looking little swan, pink swan. As I was saying, this is actually a little swan towel holder meant to have like a rolled up towel. But this also reminds me of like vintage planters. And honestly, getting something like, look at this cute little tulip vase, combining those. Looks really cool with a clear piece in the middle, or something colored that you could like spray paint the same color, like, I don't know, pretend this is pink, right? And it's like a little succulent thing, but you can E6000 those together very easily, and it just kind of like sasses up your planters and plant pots that much more, you know, gives them that much more personality. Also, oh my gosh, guys, this is the second time this week I've seen this Avon 1970s little faux milk glass or actual milk glass urn vase. What are the odds? Twice in 1 week. How many times have you seen this in your life? Never. Oh, you guys, look. It's like a half. It's meant to go on your wall. Cool little half planter, half sconce, something, but there's only one. Only one. What am I gonna do with one? I need 25. Look at that. Imagine that with like a little plant spilling out of it in your garden. Oh, imagine having a garden and not living in a city where real estate's insanely expensive, AKA every city in the world. Okay. Now, obviously we all love a cool lamp moment, good ambiance. And a lot of people have been doing cool series on like things they can turn into lamps, but I know that not everybody feels comfortable doing things like that. So a really good, easy, lazy girl hack is to source really small lamps like this, ooh, which is, you know, $8, or something like this with a really narrow stem, something like this, kind of parts or the base. And what's cool is that if you look in the lamp section, you'll notice that there are a lot of small ones and also ones that are like rechargeable. This is actually like a chargeable little touch one that can go on like a kitchen counter or a bathroom counter. And a lot of these little minis are really great for just like little ambient lighting. And the smaller they are, the easier it is to fit into like a vase or a base or like some other cool thing you find. Then you can grab something like a cool vase bottom and pop that right in to create a lamp of your dreams, if this was the lamp of your dreams. Obviously you could swap the lampshade or whatever, or the base, I mean, you know, whatever your style is, but very easy, very lazy girl friendly. And if you're like me and you have a kind of graveyard of vases from like floral arrangements or whatever, it's a really cool way to use those bases. You can paint them, you can add a design, you can Mod Podge them, and then you can make them a cute little lamp. Can I tell you that, like, since I was 13, my dream is to have an event in which I have a chocolate fountain. And I will say, I see chocolate fountains and fondue pots constantly in the thrift store. And that just means that as a culture, we're lame, we're boring, and we're not having fun, and we're not wearing caftans, and we're not eating liquefied objects. Guys, I keep trying to film, but people keep standing like right beside me. And so I'm just taking a detour break to wait, and then I'll film more. While we're speaking of plants, planters, and such things, you know, I'm always looking for cool objects to use as plant pots. And I will say something that is very cool is like ice boxes. Oh my gosh, what are these called, guys? Champagne chillers, wine coolers, ice containers. Why can I not think of it? Anyways, I will show you some really cool examples here, especially if you can find really funky vintage ones or really pretty antique ones. They can be really beautiful for both planters as well as utensils holders. And that's a good way to double up use of them if they're kind of just like sitting in your cabinet, as they often are. Guys, look at this one. Brown leather, executive suites. I feel like this one's seen a lot of parties. Wait guys, something I've always wanted, a shambong. That's all we have to say about the shambong. Oh wait, new game. Can we find the worst or weirdest mug? Oh, found her. Okay, another thing you're always gonna find is cool trays. Trays of different sizes, different materials, different vibes. If you have an ottoman that is a storage ottoman that has a lid that comes off, if you find one that's a little smaller than the top of your ottoman, flip the ottoman over, you can glue it to it, and you can have a nice little tray side table made from that storage ottoman. You just like E6000 it or whatever the appropriate material is. But imagine this cool gold tray, imagine this cool bamboo tray on the top of your local ottoman, your local friendly neighborhood ottoman. Very simple, very cheap. And also the ottomans that come with those trays are sometimes priced more expensive because the lid flips into a tray. So I think you guys get what I'm saying, but great, easy, budget friendly hack. Also guys, I think I'm in a silver era. This is actually not the cutest one you could find, but I've seen so many cute uses for these little silver sugar creamer things. I've seen them reused as really adorable succulent planters. I've seen them as little cotton ball holders in a bathroom. They make cute vases. You could hold lighters and matches in them. And I think they're especially adorable when arranged on another little like silver tray like this. So silver, keep an eye out for it. And that, my dears, is today's episode. My phone is about to die, but not before I found the one thing I've been looking for in thrifting my whole life, which is this 29 sign with a bunch of skunks and cards on it. For $6.99, I'd pay $1 million for that. Anyhow, if you guys like these types of videos, I will link my other thrifting playlists below. In the meantime, hope it got you some good ideas. Hope you were inspired. Okay, bye.